Welcome to 2026, where the glow up is a lot more different for men. We're no longer trying to be the most productive human robot possible. We're no longer trying to be the best person that is most autistically specified for the job. What we are focusing now in 2026 is completely different to what we were focusing on 10 years ago. 10 years ago, it was all focused on getting the latest hairstyles, copying the latest trending characters on TV shows and movies. But men have woken up. And not all men, but a lot of men have woken up. Less is more. And some people do not understand this. People who work 9-to-5 jobs, people who are stuck within the paradigms of, I'm not going to go there, but you know what I mean, if you can kind of get the message I'm putting across. But most people are ignorant. They bury their heads in the sands. But as a result, a lot of guys are overlapping these, I would say, older generations of men. I've noticed something specifically in my own life. A lot of the older generation, although I used to love old people. I thought they were full of wisdom and we should treat them well and respect them. However, a lot of old people, the elder generation, do not like to see young men succeeding, and this goes for young women as well. There is a specific divide that I've noticed between the two sets of people. And when you realise that not everyone has your best interests at heart, the information you've been fed hasn't worked out for you really, you're left with a decision to make. And that decision is yours to make, and it's yours to try and fulfill. But this 2026 glow up is not about being the macho man. It's not about being the person who can lift the heaviest. I've always been of the mindset that you are competing against yourself. Life is not a sprint, it is a marathon. Life is a game of attrition or war of attrition. If you can last the longest, if you can hold your head the longest, especially in the times we are currently living in, you will be more prosperous and you will be more successful. You don't need to have the latest habits. You don't need to have the latest routines. You don't need to have all this nonsense. And it's nonsense. People have profited off of your pain. So what I teach on the Creator Minds Mastery Program, I do teach 3 basic building bricks. I call them building bricks because once you lay the groundwork, once you lay the foundations, you will soon realise that that's all you need. And there are 3 habits that I reveal to you within the program, inside the community. But here's the thing, guys, that all these self-improvement gurus want to tell you. Personal development cannot be measured. In other words, it is a scam. Personal development cannot be measured. You cannot measure personal development. It is impossible. Like, that may break some of your hearts. You've been following these routines, following these habits, but nothing is actually helping you. You followed these guys online that say, you need to wake up at 5 a.m, you need to do this, that and the other. That's not the world anymore. And that's not what is rewarded. Because you followed their advice and you feel autistically robotic. You feel like an animal, you have no joy in your life, you have no happiness, you have no purpose in your life. You wake up and you wonder, why am I waking up? What's the point of this? What is the point of waking up to do a cold shower? And I speak from my previous experience because I did follow these guys' advice. But my life changed dramatically and is changing constantly and is growing at a rapid, accelerated rate as soon as I started believing in myself and trusting in my own process. You know what you need to do at every stage in your life. You know you need to cut out doom scrolling on Instagram. It's zombifying you. And I'm the only one of these guys that actually truly cares about helping you. You may not seem, or you may not believe it because you've been tricked by all these other guys. All these self-improvement YouTubers, these gurus, these red pill guys who have mommy issues. That's what it boils down to. They have mommy issues. They haven't got over the fact that they've suffered or something they deem wrong has happened to them. And my message to them would be to man up. Grow a pair of balls, stop living in the past, focus on what you're doing now, and the future will be so much better for you. It'll be so much better for you. And you can tell I'm passionate because I'm not ranting at you, but I'm trying to wake you guys up. I'm trying to say to you guys, look, personal development, that whole industry is a scam. It is a scam industry. You may have a life that feels more productive, but feeling more productive is different to actually being more productive. If you have 3 tasks you are focusing on per day, and you do those 3 tasks well, that is a much more productive day than splitting your focus over 10 various things. Elon Musk himself says this. He focuses on an hour-by-hour basis, as if I remember from watching the video. For 1 hour, he focuses extremely on one thing. And then once that is completed and then that is done, he moves to the next thing. It might have been Dan Pena, actually. I'm not too sure, but it's one of the billionaires, guys. It's one of the people that know what they're on about. Focus is the most important thing. But getting the mind right. You hear about mindset training by these same self-improvement guys who don't follow the advice they give you. They do not follow the advice that they're giving to you. I follow my own advice. I do affirmations. I do visualizations. If these things were bullshit, people wouldn't do them. But people do them, and guess who does them? The winners at society. The people who are actually trying to help you, because people do want to help you. But the problem is, so many guys are stuck in this negative, defeatist mindset. They're looking for someone else to come and save them. No one is coming to save you. There is no magic man out of the sky flying down on a horse coming to pick you out of bed. If your dad didn't do it, no one else is going to. And that's the brutal truth. And I'm not sorry for saying that to you guys. I'm not sorry at all. So, on a more positive note, let's shift from the poverty consciousness to the abundance mindset. Poverty consciousness, poverty is an illness. It's an illness of the mind. It's a manifestation of disease in the head. Poverty is not noble. It is not a noble thing to be poor. What is good is striving to work hard, put in the hours, and dedicate yourself to fulfilling a goal which helps your family, yourself, and wider society. That is what society needs. Society doesn't need more of these black pill losers. Society doesn't need more of these guys who sit in their bedrooms wasting their life. But guess what? Someone's got to flip the burgers, as someone said, that you probably know who I'm talking about. Someone's got to work these crap jobs. So it might as well be the guys that aren't willing to do it, because they can't help themselves. So someone's got to do it. And if you are willing, if you have this burning desire, this passion to break free from being mediocre, then the Creator Mind Mastery program is everything you need. In that program, which is everything I've been working on, my life's work and my energy and my focus has gone into that particular program. I'm very proud of it. You can join now if you want to. But what do I talk about? I talk about shifting from poverty consciousness to a abundance mindset, reframing your mind so you can see opportunities rather than just seeing negativity, seeing pessimism, a defeatist mindset. You're defeated. That's what it is. You're defeatist. And then when anyone wants to help you, when there are genuine guys out there that want to, and I don't mean you directly, so don't take this personally, but when there are guys out there that are trying to help these losers, they don't take action. They don't take action. So it is up to you. It is really up to you to start shifting how you view things. And I teach it in the Creator Mind Mastery community. You can join the community right now if you wanted to. So there really is no excuse. All the information out there is online. Everything you need to know is out there. Stop believing your excuses and start believing in your future.